Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to this quick burn 10-minute arms and legs workout with some light hand weights. Today I'm going to be using 1 kilo hand weight, so quite light. I would say if you're using kilos, anywhere from 0.5 to 1.5 is going to work perfectly. And if you're using pounds, then 1 to 3 pounds. And if you would prefer not to use weights at all, then that's also totally an option that works for me. Works for you, it works for me. We're gonna step to the back of the space. You don't need to have your hand weights just yet. You just wanna have your whole mat or whatever space you're working in front of you. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And we're gonna roll down piece by piece, spine bone by spine bone, until you get to your forward fold. Once you are in your forward fold, get some fuzz off your foot, and then bend your knees slightly. We're gonna shake the head yes and no. Inhale. And then exhale, draw your abdominals together, tuck your tailbone towards the backs of your thighs, and let that tuck of the tail ripple through the rest of your spine. We're just taking our time here to come all the way up. Inhale at the top, exhale, chin to chest, and roll down. Good, evaluating how you're feeling today as you roll down. Maybe your back is feeling a little tight like mine. Maybe you feel really good, really energized, which, you know, I love that for you. Go ahead and bend those knees. Shake your head yes, no. And then find some stillness here. We're gonna walk out and find a bear plank. What is a bear plank? It is an all fours hover. Your shoulders are gonna be right over your wrists and your knees are underneath your hips here. From there, we're gonna walk our hands out into a plank position and then walk the hands back into your bear plank position. So we go forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. As you go through this bear plank, I want you to alternate the leading arm. And if this is not really feeling great for you, this just doesn't seem like an option today, come down to the knees and do the same thing on your knees. Still working the abdominals, still working the upper body. We're gonna hold the bear in 4, in 3, last 2. Hold your bear plank, shoulders over the wrists, knees under the hips, and now you're gonna tap the knees. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Just 4 more, just 3 more, then we release, just 2. Last one, release down. Good, roll the shoulders back a couple of times. We're gonna go through a second set of that exact same thing with a small change. Your hands are gonna be stable and it's the legs that are gonna move. All right, find that plank position. Now the feet come in, out, out. Once again, alternating the foot. If this does not feel like an option for you, come down to the knees, keep your toes tucked under, and you're just gonna stretch one knee at a time. For me, modifications are incredible. I take them, and I want you to take them if that's what's gonna work better for you. Modification is not opting, or excuse me, it's not like giving up. You're just opting out. You're just like, no thanks, I'm gonna listen to my body, and that's who you should be listening to anyway. Last 4, last 3, we're gonna hold it in. Last 2, hold it in, we tap and lift the knees. For 8, last 6, last 4, 3, 2, and drop those knees all the way down. All right, we're gonna grab our hand weights, and we'll step our right foot forward. Excuse me, that's your left foot. Step your left foot forward, please. Okay, now I have both of my weights in the right hand. I'm gonna go for 2 weights, so 2 kilos. You can also do 1 weight if that works better. We have a row, and then a shoulder fly. That's it. Pull, out. Good, now, full disclosure, my upper body day was yesterday. I've been lifting heavy. It's been super fun, a nice little project for me in this year. But all to say that I'm like already feeling this all too much. So, am I gonna be able to make it through with 2 kilos? I doubt it. I'm gonna do my best. You're gonna do your best because the best is all we have. Nice, in, out. You can stay here if this feels like a good tempo for you. If you wanna pick up the tempo a little bit, you know, you're raring to go, then we're gonna take it double time. So that means pull, out, pull, out. We're already almost through. Last 4, last 3, last 2. Last one like this, tuck your back toes under, and now extend your back knee coming into this long runner's lunge. You're gonna take your left hand now to the left thigh. Be sure your left knee is over your ankle and you're high up on the tippy toes. Same thing, pull, open, pull, open, good. So here we are working the back of the shoulder, between the shoulder blades, and underneath the armpit on the right side. Oi, 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 and I feel it. Back, open. You can go back to that fast tempo if you prefer. We're gonna hold the elbow back. Last 8, last 6, 4, 3, 2, hold the elbow back and give me tiny pulses for 8, for 7, in 6. We're gonna take the arm out to the side and we'll pulse up 8 times. 4, 3, 2, take the arm out to the side, holy moly. 8, wow, 7, 6, we bend the back knee, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know I said bend the back knee, but I just need a second. Okay, now bend both knees. Now, we're gonna take that right arm slightly forward, elbow is a little bit off your rib cage here. Give me a curl, and then come all the way up to stand, lengthen your right arm. Holy moly. And, all right. Do you feel your legs? Yes. Do you feel your arms? Yes. Here we're thinking left hamstrings and glutes, right thigh, and then I really feel my calf on the left side because I didn't stretch properly this week. Full disclosure. Good, curl. Just 8 more. 7, we're gonna hold it down. 6. 4, get ready to hold. 3, 2, hold it down. Give me pulses of the hips, curl of the elbow. Good, be sure that front knee is staying over the ankle. More or less, it shouldn't push past your toes. 5, you're gonna turn to face me. 4, last 3, 2, oh, turn to face me. All right, heels in, toes are out. We're gonna take one weight in each hand. We're gonna find a lunge, not a lunge, a squat. There we go. Sumo squat, reach your arms overhead. And then come up to stand, pull your elbows to touch. Down, up. Okay, so this is a very different experience, right? Between your right arm and your left arm, because your left arm is fresh. It's excited, it's invited to the party, and your right arm, it's like the end of the night. You know, it had maybe a little too much to drink. It lost its phone a couple of times. Can't find the keys. So we're gonna give it a break in just a second. Get ready to hold it down. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, just pulse those arms. All right, we are gonna work our way backwards. Exciting, both weights are going in your left hand. You're gonna turn to face the right leg. We lunge and bicep curl. In 4, 3, 2, take both of your weights into your left hand, turn towards your right leg, find that lunge. We're gonna curl, curl, stand, stand. Good. All right. As you lower and lift, your left knee is underneath your hip. Your right knee is over your ankle. And I'm feeling my bicep. Good, and my elbow is just off my rib cage. The higher the elbow, the harder it's gonna be to stabilize, and the more you're gonna be involving your shoulder. So I want you to keep it a little bit lower so we can isolate the bicep better. but I'm not doing a great job. I keep lifting it up. Perhaps a sign that my shoulders are stronger than my biceps, which is true. So my shoulders are like, let me in. I can help you, biceps. No, it's the biceps moment to shine. They can do it, I promise. 8. Good, squeeze your shoulder blades together a little bit here. Think of reaching your sternum, center of the rib cage forward and up. 4. 3, we're gonna curl and pulse. 2, hold it down, give me tiny curl, tiny pulse. All right, keep going. We're gonna straighten the back knee. We're gonna go back to that shoulder fly and row. 4, last 3, last 2. Extend your back knee, take your right hand to your right thigh. 1 row, 1 fly. Row, fly. All right, so I know that we pulsed on the first side in this position. On the second side, we're gonna pulse when that back knee is on the mat, because I don't really like to start with a pulse. I consider a pulse to be a burnout, so it doesn't really make sense to pulse when you've not yet tired those muscles out. Take it faster if you want. Good, and if going this fast, your hips are wiggling and wobbling all over the place, definitely take it slower. Stability is number 1, safety is number 1. 8, 6, we drop the back knee. 4, 3, 2, drop your back knee down. We're gonna go back to the beginning. Pull, open, pull, open. Great, now, stay here, take it to tempo. You're in your final position. Ooh. We're gonna finish the pulses in 8, in 6, 4, 3, 2, hold the elbow back, pulse for 8, 7, 6, you're gonna point it towards me, 5, 4, 3, 2, punch it out, just 8, wow. 7, 6, we stretch, I promise. 4, 3, 2, release. Ooh, baby. All right, come to a kneeling position facing me. We're just gonna stretch that upper body a little bit. Cross your left arm across your chest. Hook your right arm under. Are we fatigued? Do we feel that? I hope so. I'm feeling wiped, man. Oh. Take your left arm overhead. That was my foot, I promise. And give me a big side stretch. Switching sides always feels so good at the end of a workout. You're like, oh, I did it. I hope you feel so good. That was not easy. We kept you working the whole time, no recovery, no rest. Kind of my signature at this point, so maybe you're familiar, but it's still not easy. Just because you're familiar with it doesn't make it any easier to do. Take the right arm overhead, and we're gonna stretch the chest to finish. So interlace the hands behind your back. Wow, we're feeling it. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your chin, lift your chest, gaze up at the ceiling. Feel good about what you accomplished. Those arms are strong, you are strong. Inhale, and exhale, let it go. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You absolutely nailed that upper body and legs workout. If you want more upper body, I'll link you to my upper body playlist. We have some body weight workouts and we have some with hand weights, so you can really take your pick. And then I'll also link you to my lower body playlist, so if you want to continue working your legs, your glutes, then you can do that. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you on the mat today, and I cannot wait to see you next time.